In the middle of the city, there was an old, broken-down building called House Number 13. People said whoever stayed there overnight either never came back or returned with no memory of what had happened. Karan, a 21-year-old YouTuber, loved exploring such spooky stories and sharing them on his channel. Brave and a little reckless, Karan always said, "Fear is just in the mind. It's all about imagination." One night, Karan decided to visit house number 13. He packed his camera and flashlight, wore a black hoodie and jeans, and carried a confident smile. The house looked terrifying from the outside. The plaster was peeling off, the windows were broken, and a big X was painted on the front door. Switching on his camera, Karan began recording, "Hello, friends. Today I'm in front of the mysterious house number 13. Let's solve its mystery by going inside." As he pushed open the creaky door, a strange coldness surrounded him, colder than the outside weather. The house was a mess: broken furniture, weird symbols on the walls, and dried bloodstains on the floor. As Karan climbed the stairs to the first floor, he suddenly heard someone call his name. "Karan!" Startled, he turned around quickly, but saw no one. "Someone must be playing a prank," he muttered and kept moving. On the first floor, he saw an old rocking chair gently moving, even though there was no breeze. Karan touched it, and it stopped abruptly. "This will be amazing for my channel," he thought. But as he turned his camera, he saw something on the screen. Behind him was the shadow of a woman with long, messy hair. Her face was unclear in the dark. Karan spun around in panic, but there was no one. "Just a coincidence," he said, forcing a laugh. Suddenly, he heard heavy footsteps coming up the stairs. He pointed his camera toward the stairs, but there was nothing. Still, the sound kept getting louder. "Who's there? Show yourself!" Karan shouted. The house fell silent for a moment, but then all the doors and windows started slamming open and shut. His camera slipped from his hands as the entire house seemed to shake. A dark shadow appeared in front of him. Its eyes glowed red, and it spoke in a deep voice. "You shouldn't have come here. Now, there's no way out." Karan tried to run and threw his flashlight at the figure, but the front door was locked. The shadow reached out toward him. Karan wanted to scream, but his voice wouldn't come out. Suddenly, a clock in the house struck midnight. A loud scream echoed through the building, and Karan felt himself losing consciousness. When he woke up, he was lying on the sidewalk outside the house. His camera was gone, and he saw the same dark figure staring at him through a window of house number 13.